Stop! Don't scroll past this. If you're watching this right now, this is not random. You were chosen to find this video. And if you skip even the next 30 seconds, you will miss something that could change everything for you. You feel lost right now, don't you? Not just a little confused. I mean, truly, deeply lost. Like you woke up one day and didn't recognize your own life anymore. Like you've been walking a road and suddenly, the road is gone. And the worst part? Nobody around you seems to understand it. They look at you and say, "You're fine. You have so much to be grateful for." But inside, something feels broken. Something feels missing. And you don't even know what it is. I need you to stay here, because what I'm about to reveal to you, the real reason you feel this way, is something most people will never discover. Most people will run from this feeling their entire lives and never understand what it was trying to tell them. But you're different.
You found this video, and that is not a coincidence. Type "I'm ready" in the comments right now. Let heaven know you showed up today. Let me speak to you the way no one else will. You have been carrying something so heavy for so long. The confusion, the quiet sadness that visits you at night. The sense that you are behind, that everyone else figured out the code to life and someone forgot to give it to you. You look at your situation and you think, is this it? Is this all there is? You've tried to push forward. You've tried to stay positive. You've told yourself to just keep going. But some mornings you wake up and the weight is still there, heavy, real, undeniable. And here is the loneliness no one talks about. You can be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone in what you're experiencing. You can smile at dinner and be dying on the inside. You can post on social media and feel invisible. You can say, "I'm fine," so many times that even you start to believe it. But you're not fine. And that's okay. Because I'm about to tell you something that will make every single confusing, painful, disorienting moment of your life make complete sense. Stay right here. Don't move. This is the part that matters. Here is the truth that the universe has been waiting for you to hear. Being lost is not a punishment. It is preparation. Every person who has ever stepped into their divine calling, every person who has ever walked into the life they were created to live, every single one of them went through a season of feeling exactly the way you feel right now. Broken, directionless, empty, confused. You know why? Because you cannot pour new wine into an old container. You cannot receive the life that is waiting for you if you are still clinging to the version of you that no longer fits. The confusion you feel is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are being dismantled so that something greater can be built. Focus. Think about a caterpillar inside a chrysalis. Inside that shell, the caterpillar does not just grow wings. It completely dissolves. It becomes liquid. It loses the only form it has ever known. And from that total destruction, something beautiful emerges that can fly.
That is you right now. You are in the chrysalis. And I know it doesn't feel beautiful from the inside. I know it feels like nothing makes sense. I know it feels like you are losing yourself. But you are not losing yourself. You are finding yourself. The self that was always meant to exist. Type "I receive" in the comments if this is speaking to you. Because the chosen ones, the ones heaven has marked for something extraordinary, they always go through this first, always. The darkness before the dawn is not a cliché. It is a spiritual law.
Don't skip this part. What I'm about to say next is exactly what your soul needs to hear. The universe does not break the ordinary. It breaks the chosen. That restlessness inside you, that gnawing feeling that you were made for more, that is not arrogance. That is assignment. You feel lost because you are standing between the life you had and the life you are called to. You are in the sacred in-between, the threshold, the transition. And here is what happens in that place. Everything that doesn't belong to your next level starts to fall away. Relationships shift. Old habits stop satisfying you. Things that once brought comfort leave you feeling hollow. And it feels like loss, but it is actually pruning. A gardener who loves a vine will cut away the branches that drain it, not to hurt it, but to allow the remaining branches to produce more fruit than they ever could before. You are being pruned, and I need you to hear this. The pain you feel in the pruning is real.
I am not asking you to pretend it doesn't hurt. I am asking you to trust what the pain is producing. Because something is being cultivated in you right now that only this season can grow. Patience, discernment, depth, unshakable faith. These things cannot be downloaded. They cannot be purchased. They can only be built through the fire. And you are in the fire, which means you are being made into gold. Press like right now as your agreement with this message. Let this be your declaration, that you choose to see your lostness not as a curse, but as a calling. Don't scroll away. The most powerful part of this message is still coming. I want you to do something right now, just for a moment. Close your eyes if you can, or just soften your gaze. And I want you to think about the version of you on the other side of this season. The version of you who came through the confusion with clarity so sharp it cuts through any darkness. The version of you who no longer apologizes for who they are because they finally know exactly who they are. The version of you who wakes up in the morning with a deep, settled peace, not because life is perfect, but because you know that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. That version of you exists. They are real. They are waiting. And they are on the other side of this moment. The road back to yourself is not a shortcut, but it is a sure path. And every single step of confusion you have taken has been leading you exactly here, to this moment, to this message. Because heaven does not waste a single wound. Every piece of your pain has a purpose. Every closed door was protecting you. Every detour was directing you. Every loss was making room. You are not behind. You are being positioned. You are not forgotten. You are being fashioned. You are not broken. You are being built into something the world is not yet ready for, but desperately needs. This is the word for the chosen ones today. Rise. Not when you feel ready, not when everything is figured out. Rise now, in the middle of the confusion, and watch heaven begin to move on your behalf. Type Amen in the comments if you feel this in your spirit. If you stayed until this moment, and I mean truly stayed, not just scrolled here, you need to know something. Most people left. Most people couldn't sit with the truth long enough to receive it. But you are still here. And that tells me everything about who you are and what heaven sees in you. You are not the type to give up. You are not the type to run from hard things. You are the type who sits in the fire and comes out refined. So here is what I need you to do right now. First, type Amen again in the comments if you made it to the end. Let everyone who comes to this video see how many chosen ones showed up today. Second, share this video with one person in your life who is in their own season of lostness. You don't have to explain it, just send it. Trust that if it found you, it will find them too. Third, hit that like button one more time. Not for the algorithm, as your agreement, as your declaration, that you choose to believe that your lostness has a reason, that you choose to believe that you are being prepared for something greater than you can currently imagine. You came here today because you were supposed to. This message was not for everyone. It was for you. And this, what you are walking through right now, this painful, disorienting, beautiful, sacred season, this is not the end of your story. This is just the beginning.